back to our webinar. Today we will discuss about all of Tianjin Tianjin University scholarship. That's all the scholarship in Tianjin University. So now I will introduce the speaker today. And the first, Timothy and me, and also Hadi. Hello, Timothy.
Hello, Kak Kezia. Hello, everyone. My name is Timothy Joseph Tagaw. I'm right now in my Bachelor Studies of Chemical Engineering in Tianjin University.
And hello, I'm Kezia Murlijati. I'm a master student of Tianjin University, and I take the environmental science in there. And hello, our third speaker, Hadi. Hello.
Hello, let me give very brief introductions. My name is Hadi and I'm PhD candidate in School of Pharmaceutical Science and Technology, Tianjin University.
Okay, thank you for all the speaker in today's speaker. Now today we will start from Timothy Joseph Tagaw. He will be give the information about the undergraduate scholarship in Tianjin University.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Kak Kezia, for the great event that we have today about webinar of everything of Tianjin University Scholarship. So hello, everyone. We are very thankful for your participations. And of course, you are also all very curious. We are going to discuss every scholarship in Tianjin University and all its guidelines, starting, of course, from the undergraduate. And we will continue with another speaker of Master on Doctoral. Okay, I will share my screen. Is my screen visible to all of us?
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So this is everyone about the undergraduate for fully funded scholarship in Tianjin University. So you can see here that I am will present to you all the undergraduate scholarship. And of course, first I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Timothy Joseph Tagaw. You can call me Timothy. And I am the Tianjin University Outstanding Student Ambassador. And this is my introduction. This is my Chinese name, Timoshi. You can call me Timothy as well. And I am an admission promotion ambassador for 2022. Last year, I'm an international student ambassador, and I'm the class monitor of the international student in chemical engineering class. And I'm the 2020 awardee of Tianjin University Special Scholarship in Chemical Engineering, and I maintain my performance of GPA of 4.0. And I am also active in my student association of Indonesian Student Association. And if you want to know more about my profile and my content that I publish as an ambassador and myself, you can visit my Instagram at timothyjoseph5, my Pilipili if you have the Chinese YouTube version of video platform. And also you can visit my website of timothyjoseph5.wordpress.com and visit my YouTube of Timothy Joseph Tagaw. Now, of course, we have to know first, like, what is Tianjin University? How is Tianjin University at a glance? Tianjin University founded in 1895, and for undergraduates specifically, there are 63 bachelor programs. 4 are available in English. There's environmental engineering, environmental science, pharmaceutical science, and chemical engineering. And we will discuss today about the prestigious undergraduate scholarship. There is no application fee during the online application period. So you only need to pay application fee after you get admitted. Okay, so you do not need to worry about the application fees. And Tianjin University ranked top 10 in the China's ranking of universities and ranking 15th in China in the QS World University ranking and top 300 in the world. And Tianjin University has a lot of international accreditations that prove that the major has actually reached first-class discipline. So let's see the scholarship list today. There are Chinese government scholarship type A, and for those of you who are curious for another type of CGS will be discussed later. And there is Qiushi Scholarship, International Student Scholarship, and Special Scholarship in Chemical Engineering. So let's start from how can you get the information from Tianjin University website. So if you go to this website, this is the website of international education, sie.tju.edu.cn/en. And you can see here, you go to the scholarship tab. You will find a lots of different scholarship. And here I will give you the information for the undergraduate scholarship. And by the way, you can visit any of these tabs. You want to know more about Tianjin University. So let's start from the CGS. It is type A, or we know also as bilateral program, right? So how do you apply for that? First, of course, you have to contact the dispatching authorities. That is your own respective country's embassy of Republic of China. So you ask them about how is the requirements, what is the deadline, because this is the bilateral program, the direct bilateral agreement between the Chinese government of education and your respective countries, right? And then you can apply to Tianjin University for the pre-admission letter, and then you can receive that from Tianjin University, and then you can upload that pre-admission letter into the CGS portal. And please log in before 30 June 2022, and you upload the relevant certificate attachments according to the requirements of the system. And there are more than 250 Chinese universities supported by the CGS. So one of the primary choices that we're going to promote today is about Tianjin University. So the type A generally refers to scholarship programs that are recorded institutions other than Chinese universities. So in the next step, applicants for such projects must fill in the acceptor number, and the submitted application will be reviewed by the corresponding embassy. All right, so there's a type A, there's a lot of types. So primarily you only need to focus on bilateral program, right? I will give you the brief description. What is the EU program? What is the Great Wall, AUN, PIF, WMO, and other the scholarship here is related to the master and PhD. So the bilateral program include a full scholarship established by the Ministry of Education in accordance with the educational exchange agreements. And by the way, for the bilateral program, that is through the embassy, it is open for undergraduate, postgraduate, general, and senior scholars. So you can apply for this. So to apply, basically you have to contact your embassy for the deadlines. And then you can see here the contact for your own respective countries' embassies in this link. You can screenshot, and there will be free materials that we're gonna share today through the chat group. So to the chat link here, so you can see the link and you can download free materials as well. So first is you contact the dispatching authorities, and then you can apply for pre-admission letter once you have known the deadline of the CGS for type A. So you go to Tianjin University portal at tju.at0086.cn/student. So you choose to apply for this pre-admission, and the result will be about 10 days. Tianjin University will give you the pre-admission. So the type A of other scholarship, you do not need to worry about this because it's AUN program from the ASEAN member states, students and scholars, PIF from Pacific Islands, and then this is about supporting categories for postgraduates, and then Great Wall program. This is from the developing countries. This is the receiving agencies is from UNESCO in the home country, and the EU program from the EU member states, and then WMO program, which is for student scholars in meteorological research through WMO. So you don't need to worry about that. So basically the CGS type A is that you need to apply by asking the embassy about the deadline, and then you apply for pre-admission letter, and then you log into the CGS website at campuschina.org. You register your account, fill in your application. After you finish that, you choose type A, and then you will choose Tianjin University as your first choice. You save, and then you download the application form, and then upload that application form to TJU portal, to tju.at0086.cn/student. So that is just what you need about CGS for type A. So let's see another scholarship as well. That is Qiushi Scholarship. So Qiushi Scholarship is the scholarship exclusive for the undergraduate program in Tianjin University. What makes this different from the CGS is that CGS is only for Chinese taught program. So you can actually see that if you want to learn Chinese, there will be also Chinese preparatory program in the CGS, but Qiushi Scholarship also available for the English taught and the Chinese taught program of Tianjin University undergraduate majors. So this is the qualification, non-Chinese citizens, and then you should hold high school diploma. And for the one who under the age of 18 must submit the original guardian certificate. And then the language provincial requirements for Chinese taught programs, you need to submit minimum HSK 4 for score of 195 or above, HSK 5, 180 or above for business or liberal arts. And then for the English taught program, you can upload your IELTS minimum 6 or TOEFL minimum 80. And of course, the program catalog you can see in the website of Tianjin University. And the coverage and durations of the program is the bachelor from 4 to 5 years. So you can see that the tuition subsidy is covered, living allowance is covered, and accommodation on campus as well. Then you will need to see that there is an annual review. So you do not need to worry about annual review. Basically, annual review is the performance evaluation of 1 year of your study progress. So they will look at your scores, they will look at your attendance. Just make sure that you did study very well. You attend every classes, do not miss any classes, and you do all the homework. You know, you need to make your performance evaluation, so they will not announce you. Basically, after 1 year, they as a student that will continue to the future next semesters. And then if there is no requirement of submission of payment, you are maintaining your scholarship. So how to apply? You just simply download this application form from the website, and then you fill it, you upload it to the TJU portal at tju.at00x6.cn/student. Okay, so this is you do not have to make a separate application. You just need to fill in this application and upload it to TJU portal. Okay, different with CGS. If CGS, you have to go to separate website, you download application form, but Qiushi, you only need to fill this and upload to the TJU portal. Okay, so the deadline is 15 June 2022. But for those of you who want to apply, please just go to this website and complete the requirements, and then you can submit your application. Yeah, so the admission result will be announced early July 2022. And the documents, high school diploma, high school academic transcripts. For those of you who have international standardization like SAT, you can upload this as well. And for those of you who are regular academic transcript, you can upload it as well too. And photocopy of passport, and then proof of Chinese or English proficiency, and study experience resume. So the resume can be downloaded from the website as well. This is the template. And then personal statement or study plan. So 600 words at least for undergraduate, and photocopy of foreigner physical examination form. So you download the template of the medical checkup form, and then you just give that form to the hospital, and you just have your medical checkup. And this is for applications who are now in China. Applicants who are not in China can submit the certificate of non-criminal records. So this can be obtained from local police station. Okay, so no template, just request to your police station. Or you can see that if you are a fresh high school graduate, you can request a good performance conduct certificate, right? And other attachment as well, that is the, for architectural major, you are requested to submit this, and certificate of bank saving or income certificate of financial guarantor. Yeah, so application remarks, Tianjin University will, if you want to upload your document, please make sure document is scanned and have color, right? Not black and white version, but colored documents. And then will be in Chinese or in English documents. So if your documents right now is in the another language, maybe your own local language, please translate that document into Chinese or English, right? So this is also colored scanned documents. And of course, you should keep your original document as well in case Tianjin University requested. But you need to make sure that all the documents are all completed on the submission. So the next scholarship is the Tianjin University International Student Scholarship. So this is the scholarship that I will tell you the coverage as well. This is basically the same for the requirements, the qualifications from the non-Chinese citizens under age of 30, and then also available for Chinese taught and English taught program. And for the program as well, all of it, you can see the requirements, programs covered by the scholarship here. And the standard of the scholarship is quite different. This is actually also available for current student. So for example, if you are right now in the Tianjin University, and let's say the first year you spend the fees by self-expense, as a current student, let's say you want to be covered by scholarship for the second year, you can apply for the scholarship. But of course, if you are now a prospective applicant, you can apply for this. The duration is 1 year. And for the second year, you can reapply again to this scholarship. So the way you do that is you contact the academic affairs once you are a current student. But for you, a new prospective applicant, you can directly apply as the same method. So there's a type A, covered tuition, living allowance. Type B is only tuition, and type C and type D with the covered tuition as well. So the application is the same. You just download this application form and you fill this and you upload to the GEO portal, okay? And then the application deadline is also the same at June 15, but also I recommend you to submit quickly because this is quite a prestigious scholarship, same as well with Qiushi Scholarship. So the application document is basically the same. The difference is that you need to upload your scholarship application form. So this is the high school diploma, transcript, photocopy of passport, and then the proof of Chinese or English proficiency, study experience resume, and then personal statement, study plan, photocopy of foreigner examination form, certificate of non-criminal records, and other attachment as well. If you have awards, for example, you participate in competitions, seminar, participate in voluntary activities, you can submit in other attachments as well. So let's see the last scholarship is a special scholarship in chemical engineering. This is myself, and I am the full scholarship awardee of this scholarship. So first, I want to share to you a moment why I choose chemical engineering Tianjin University. So Tianjin University has the IChemE accreditation, the Institution of Chemical Engineers International accreditation at the level of masters, and they provide fundamental courses and multiple opportunities. They active in research, multiple competitions, and nurture graduates to industry and much more. And you can see here the website of the information scholarship is the same. This is specifically for chemical engineering major, whether it is Chinese taught or English taught, for the bachelor program of chemical engineering. And the coverage is 4 years. So the covered scholarship standard is the tuition and the living allowance, and partial is the tuition and half of living allowance. And of course, the documents is also the same from the passport, qualifications, the passport, and then high school diploma, language proficiency requirements. And for the application form, you just download this application form, you upload it to GEO portal, dju.at0086.cn/student, and the deadline is also the same. So the uploaded documents is all the same: diploma, transcript, passport, Chinese or English proficiency, resume, personal statement, study plan, medical checkup, and other documents as well, certificate of non-criminal records, other attachments. So the application remarks is basically the same. You need to submit your all required documents. So scan, colored scan images, and you translate your document into Chinese or English. So after I discussed to you about all the scholarship application, basically for undergraduate, everything will be covered from the Chinese taught or English taught majors. And then it is for the Qiushi Scholarship, International Student Scholarship, and International Student Scholarship. And then the CGS will only cover for undergraduate is a Chinese taught program, right? So for the applications is basically the same. You download the application form, you fill it, and you upload it to this website of Tianjin University portal. And of course, after this, I want to share to you about the undergraduate study plan tips. So for those of you who are right now, formulate your study plan. This is the major content of my own study plan, that is, you need to describe your background and why do you apply for scholarship, right? So what is, make the short introduction to Tianjin University of who you are, okay, and why do you want to apply to this scholarship, and then describe the reason why do you decided to study abroad to China, right? What amazes you from China? Why do you want to study in China? What is the reason, and why choose Tianjin University, right? What is special for you to choose Tianjin University? You can see all the information of Tianjin University in the website, and of course, why do you choose the study of your major of interest? So let's say you want to choose civil engineering. Why do you want to choose civil engineering? What do you want to achieve? And let's say what makes you interested in it, and describe your plan after you graduate. So what you want to achieve when you graduate later. For example, you want to pursue professional career, you want to pursue research, and of course, how do you plan to study in Tianjin University? This part gives the detail overview of you prove yourself that you are able to withstand the competitions that you will have when you study in China, right? Because Tianjin University is one of the top 10 university in China. So you need to make sure that, okay, I have this plan, I have these capabilities, I want to make this my own interest. And then you can, prove that, let's say in the first year, you want to do this, in the second year, you want to do this, in the third year, in the fourth year. So make sure that the committee makes sure that, okay, this applicant has all the capabilities sorting from the study plan, right? Because many applicants have the same amount of scores. For example, let's say the scores are really high, and then what makes it different is from the additional document that is uploaded. Study plan, right? Makes you stand out from the others. And then say awards, let's say you have won international competitions, or you have joined many volunteering activities. So this is why Tianjin University makes it compulsory for you to make this study plan. And of course, if you have other documents as well, like awards, you can upload it as well. Okay, so you can see more of the information of Tianjin University. Let's say you want to read magazines and other stuff. You can visit my website at timothejoseph5.wordpress.com, and you can visit my YouTube. Believe it or not, Tianjin University is one of the most comfortable environment for international students. So you can see at my YouTube, I invited all the ambassadors and current students. This is from Bangladesh, this is from Mongolia, this is from Pakistan, this is from Malaysia, this is from Argentina, and this is from Indonesia. So every international student see Tianjin University as a good environment, right? So you do not have to worry like how Tianjin University will treat their international student. Everything is the same place. They know that international students have the great interest in Tianjin University, and you can see the video. Let's say you want to like looking for your own major, for example, like for those of you who are interested in environmental, you can see this video, maybe study business Chinese and other majors too. And of course, you can see my website as well. So that is everyone about my sharing to you about undergraduate scholarship and the experience of study in Tianjin University. You can visit my Instagram, my WeChat, my LinkedIn. And let's say you want to subscribe to my YouTube as well and my website at timothejoseph.wordpress.com. And for those of you who have WeChat, you can scan this application group and you can join there where the teachers and ambassadors will answer your applications questions. And this is the official context of Tianjin University. And yeah, so that is everyone about my presentation for the undergraduate fully funded scholarship. So make sure that you will stay in this meeting so that we can answer your questions. And I'm giving back to host for the